crypto works. But tonight we're going to be talking about trading, how you can actually trade, how to do your fundamental analysis, how to do your technical analysis, and how you can make money from trading. Sorry, I think my camera is kind of blurry right now. I hope you can all hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Drop a message in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Drop a message in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you. So tonight I'm going to be talking about crypto. I'm going to be talking about trading, how you can actually trade, how to create an account, how to trade, the fundamental of trading, seriously, the basic things you need to know. At the end of this class, you should be a pro trader, as in you should be a pro trader at the end of this class. So, okay. I would like to ask, Ibrahim Fulashadi, do you attend the last webinar? Did you? Do you have anybody that have questions from the last webinar? I believe every other person will have probably, most of you will have tried some things out and probably have issues navigating the platform. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions or if you have any challenge from the last webinar. I think we have Bitcoin Coach on board. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate your presence. Thank you. So do you have any question from the last webinar? Or do you have any challenge from the last webinar? That's the one we have on Monday, last week Monday. The introduction to blockchain, Bitcoin, and Binance, how to trade on Binance. Okay, let me check Facebook for questions as well. Okay. Please let me share the link to your friends and family. Let us come on board. Let's come and learn together. Let's come and earn together. It's all about learning and earning. Like if you can't just jump into earning first, you have to learn the proper way, then you can start earning. That's the major information I'm going to be sharing tonight. Okay. I understand. Don't worry. Coming on board right now, I think I'm going to start from the basics tonight. I'm going to be talking about basics. And have you traded before? Have you traded before? Let me know if you're into trading. You fill the form. Let me go through the form, actually. Let me go through the form. I think that would be better to answer the question. Because, okay, from the responses from the form, I realize we have about, wow, a lot of guys are more interested. We have 84.7% male. That's interesting. And I realize we have members from Nigeria, Lagos, Akure, Songwata, Kaduna. I thank you for registering. Thank you for coming on board. We are from US, we are from UK, South Africa, we are from India. That's so amazing. Maryland, South Africa, Delta, Edo. Wow, that's so nice. Okay. Wow, that's so amazing. I realized we have a lot of people that really do not know much about the crypto market. So if you're actually new, if you missed the last webinar, I'm going to be dropping the link to my YouTube channel so you can actually follow up and check the last webinar on there. Okay, you can check up the last webinar on my YouTube channel. So for those that just joined in. Okay, so I'm going to be going live right now. I'm going to be talking about how you can actually get a trade and how you can use Binance trade. And before I start, I want to say thank you to Binance for giving us this opportunity to be able to trade, at least for people to be able to learn and leverage on Binance while creating a platform to be able to earn, because it is so realized a lot of people, the educational system we have and that we actually brought up with actually give us this. It makes people dependent on people, makes you dependent on people. You want to be controlled, you want to be given orders on what to do. But the cryptocurrency, the crypto space, the blockchain space actually allows anybody. If you're a crypto trader, as a crypto trader, it's a lane. It's a hand. You can, and it is borderless. That means you can actually be anywhere. You can be anywhere and you can be earning your money, making money, profit daily. Like you sometimes they even need to go out. You don't even and hand. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my slide right now. So Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, can you all see my screen? Let me know. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen, if it's clear enough. Okay. Okay. You did not attend the last webinar. I'm going to drop the link to my YouTube channel for you right now. And if you're registered, I actually sent it in an email. I sent it in an email. You can check your email. It's there. There are link to my YouTube channel. But I'm going to drop it in the what's called. I'm going to drop it in the chat box after the class. So please remind me at the end of the class. I'm going to drop it in the chat box, and I'm going to drop it on the Telegram group as well. So you can also have access to it there. Okay. So tonight we're going to be talking about the basic introduction, more like the basics of crypto trading, how to trade, the indicators you can use to trade, the best way to trade. Since I'm going to be sharing a little, I'm not going to be sharing everything, but I'm going to be sharing a little about my experiences and how the strategies, a little of my strategies I use. Okay, just a little, because this is, I don't want to get it too complex. Okay, so my name is Fawala Adekunle Oluwaseyi. I'm the CEO of SY Technologies and also CryptoSmart. That's a CryptoSmart trade. And what we do basically is crypto trading. And in SY Technologies, what we do is we are into solving your challenges, whatever challenge you might have, whatever issues you might have in the crypto space, in technology space, mechanical aspect, blockchain area. We get to attend to them and we provide solutions for them. I'm more or less a crypto trader, experienced crypto trader. I've been trading since 2016. So, and I've been advertising blockchain, more or less talking about blockchain and trying to get people on board. Now, the reason I've actually been doing that is for people that do not know how to, that actually do not have the information right now. If you look around you, you'll see a lot of big boys. I mean, the rich guys, the rich institutes. We have PayPal and the likes. We have Tesla. We have a lot of companies right now, and different countries coming into the blockchain system. They're coming into the crypto market because cryptocurrency, blockchain is something the government can control. They have control over your fiat currency, but they don't have control over your cryptocurrency. They can't ban it. They can't shut it down. It's just like the internet. So it's just like that. So it is decentralized. Decentralized. It doesn't depend on anybody for you to be able to earn. Okay. So that's why we are going to be talking about how to trade on it. For newbies, please go and check my YouTube channel. I'm going to show, you're going to see the introduction for you to be able to get basic in-depth about blockchain, crypto, how they're related, the difference between fiat and the likes. I talked about that in the last webinar. Okay, so I'm a mechanical engineer right now. Okay, before that, I actually intentionally put engineer, not because I'm trying to brag, but because I'm trying to make people understand that you can be anything. You can be anything. You can be a cobbler, you can be a shoemaker, you can be a pilot, you can be anything, and you can be a crypto trader. You're not limited by whatever you do. You're not limited by whatever you have. You can be anything, and you can be a crypto trader. Okay, that's the information I'm trying to pass. That's actually one of the major. Though I'm a certified engineer, fine, but that's one of the major reasons why I actually put the engineer there, just to be able to explain to people that you can be anything and you can be a crypto trader. So, where are we? Binance. Binance is actually the world leading blockchain and cryptocurrency infrastructure provider in the world. They're like the leading, they're the major exchange right now. And it took them about 135 days to be able to move from, since the inception of Binance, it took around 8 to 35 days to be the first digital cryptocurrency in the whole world. So that's so amazing. It's a very good milestone. So tonight we're going to be talking about trading. Now, what is trading? How do you understand trading? How does trading work? Trading has to do with exchange of goods, exchange of things, exchange of what you have something and you need something. So you're giving something to get something. Let's say I have this water and I need a yam. Like in the olden days, the way we started with trade and barter, where you have a yam and you want you want banana, you give out your yam to collect banana, the same thing, that is trade. So in the process of giving something to get something is what we understand by trade. So in the same way, we have that in the crypto market where you actually give something to get something. The principle actually extends to the financial market, that is the stock market, the bond, forex, option, and cryptocurrency. Anyway, don't worry about most of them right now. Don't worry about stress, because now some people get it confused. Like they tend to ask me, are you a crypto trader or a forex trader? Like I trade crypto basically, but doesn't mean I can't trade. I've traded forex like 2 or 3 times, and I made a good profit trading forex. Okay, so once you understand the technical analysis in crypto, there's a technical analysis involved in what's called the technical analysis involved in blockchain. Excuse me, involved in cryptocurrency trading. The same thing applies to forex trading. The same thing applies to stocks. So all the candlesticks, the charts, and the likes, they all apply to whatever. If you know, once you know one, you can apply the knowledge to on the other, another one. It's just about having a fundamental understanding. Okay, so getting started. Like I always said, if you're going to trade on any platform, the best thing to know is understand the platform, understand the interface. Like understand how the interface works. How does it work? What are the things involved? Okay, how does it work? Please, I'm coming. Give me a few seconds. Realize I think it seems some people are having challenge with the link to join. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is happening. Okay. I need to check on you. Okay, good. So, sorry, I realize some people are having challenge with the link to join. So, like I always say, if you're going to understand, if you're going to trade on any platform, if you want to trade on any platform, the best thing is to understand the platform. If you don't understand the platform, you're getting close to losing your capital. The first thing is understanding the platform. Like I always say, if you don't understand anything, don't invest in it. Try to understand what it is. So, like me, I had an experience I think some months back. I wanted to go into forex trading. I've been trading crypto since 2016, and I've been making my profit and losses. Yeah, note I said losses, because in trading is the magic. You tend to lose, but the idea is to make more profit than you lose. That is the major idea about trading. You make more than you lose. Sometimes you get to lose. It is inevitable, okay? But the best thing is to make more profits than you lose. That's the idea, okay? So, like I said, you need to understand the platform you're trading with. You need to understand what the chart is, where the market is, how to place a trade, how to enter the market, how to execute stop loss. You need to understand those things, okay? These are basic things you need to understand before you actually start trading on a platform. And that's why I'm going to preach you through on how to understand Binance platform, because it's the platform we're actually going to be using to trade. Now, if you understand it, once you understand one, you can relate it to others. That's the major thing. But major thing is for you to understand. Like the story I was trying to tell you, I wanted to go into forex trading. And going into forex trading, I'm like, yeah, I didn't know, because how did I start? Because a friend of mine was trading forex, and he's been trading and losing. And I told him, like, let me see your chart. Just look at it. The first time I'll be seeing forex charts, like, oh wow, these are the indicators. Give him certain, like, 2 indicators to use. Explain to him how to use those indicators, and voila, started trading. And the first trade, $250. Actually, at the end of the day, you make about $525 just within a day, using the strategies I taught him. So then I'm like, wow, if you can make that much, that's a huge sum of money. I think I should be able to make the same thing. So I said, I want to go into Forex. Now, remember, this is my first time going into Forex. I really did not understand the platform. So I just look at it, fine. That was gold. We're going to be trading gold then. I did my analysis and I just placed my trade, and voila. Because once I study the charts, because there are some indicators you can use that will tell you when the price is going to go up, that will tell you exactly when the price is going to go down. There are indicators they are free. You don't need to buy any indicators. You don't need to buy signals. See, you don't need to buy signal when you want to trade. You don't need to buy any signal. You don't need to buy an indicator. There are free indicators that will tell you. I'm going to be showing, just stick around to the end of the class, because I'm going to be showing you how you can make use of them. And I'm going to be showing you at the end of the class, I'm going to be showing you how you can actually be able to make $500, free $500. Though you have to do some things anyway. There's few terms and conditions that applies, but you have to do some things. But I'm going to be showing you the knowledge free. And at the end of the class, based on our sponsors, people that actually sponsored our private class and sponsor our publicity and the Zoom platform, we're going to be giving out T-shirts. So stick around. I've not decided on how I'm going to share it yet, but just stick around. So back to my story. I did not understand the MT4 platform. So I just placed my trade and I executed, and I was already in profit, and I was looking at it. Now, my mentality just kicked in because one of the things I do in trading is take your profits. That's my, if you have my WhatsApp group, my Telegram group, you always say it. Always take profits. That's my slang. Always take profits. Once you see profits, take it. You can. Once you take your profits, you have the leverage way to enter again. Okay. So I just place it. I want to take my profit or place my stop loss, and voila! I didn't know how to place it. I tried and tried and tried. Then the only thing I can resort to, I just start praying that God, please let it go up and hit my target. But luckily for me, it actually hits my target. And since then, I've not gone back there because I've not really understood the platform. So on this slide right now, what we have on the slide is just the old interface, Binance interface. So right now I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be sharing my Binance page, one of my Binance pages, to be able to show you how the interface looks like. And I'm going to be explaining to you how the interface looks like. So it's very, very paramount. It's very good for you to understand how the interface looks like, okay? So sharing my screen right now. Okay, good. Live on Facebook. So yeah, I hope you can see my screen. I'm using the Pro tab. Okay. Now, how did I get here? After logging in, yeah, sorry. The first thing I should do is actually give you the link to register, please. If you don't have a Binance account yet, please go here and register right now. Go and register. That's the first thing I should have done. Sorry, my bad. If you register with this link, you're actually going to get a bonus of $5. That is why I'm giving you this link to register, okay? So if you don't have an account yet, just create an account and use that to register. And if you have not verified your account, just use it to register and create so you can get a bonus. Okay, so use the link I just dropped in the chat box. I'm going to drop the same link on Facebook as well, so every other person can have access to it. Okay, few seconds. Let me drop that on Facebook. Okay, so back to the platform. Have you logged in, please? I need you to do that so that I can actually flow along with me. Please log in into your account. Sorry, I should have done that at the beginning of the class. Log into the account, create your account and log in. Just create. It doesn't take, it takes just probably less than 1 minute or two, let's say 3 minutes if you're slow to create your account. So let me know if you've logged in, if you're logged into your Binance account. Okay, I'm chilling. Log into your Binance account, let me know. Are you logged in? Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, please, every other person, just once you log in, let me know. And once you log in, just type right on, okay? So now, if you're looking at Binance, what are you seeing? You're going to be seeing this crazy lines and crazy colors and indication. What do they indicate right now? So I'm going to be closing most of them. These are some of the indicators I use. So I'm going to be closing them just so that I will not confuse the newbies, okay? So if you log into your Binance, you should be seeing this page. If you're logging in on the laptop, you should be seeing this. Now, how did I get here? The first thing is, once you log in, you're going to see trade. Once you click on trade, you see over your mouse over trade, you see basic, classic, advanced. Right now, I'm using advanced. You can use basic and use classic. I'm using advanced because I prefer the advanced tab because it allows me to be able to adjust my tab. I can easily increase the size of my tab and size of my chart tab. That's why I prefer the advanced. So using the advanced right now. So the first thing you see is here. Now you want, I'm using the dark theme right now. You can change it to the light theme if you want. I come here, you change it to the light. I'm using the night theme. Actually, because I tend to trade at night, so I prefer using the dark theme. It's best for my eyes. You can see right now, this is a light theme. You can change it back to the dark theme. And if you want to go to, you can change the color, traditional, fresh, whichever one you want. Prefer the fresh, and I prefer using the pro. Now we have, you can actually enable your market charts. If you want to disable them, you can do them here, okay? So here we have a chart. This chart actually indicates your trying to hide everything. So okay, this chart actually indicates your price movement. That is the candlesticks. Candlesticks, the greens means the price is going down. The green means the price is going up. The red means the price is going down. Okay. Now, when we have the tools, we have here on the left hand side, then we have the tools actually used to do analysis. If you want to get to use indicators, you have access to indicators here. Right now, I'm using TradeView. Now, I'm using TradeView charts. You can use original, but I prefer using TradeView because TradeView has more indicators than using original. So I prefer using TradeView. And right now, this section is the market pair. Now, what do we call the market pair? Now, if you look at the market pair, you see USDT, you see like two. I mean, I'm on the USDT market pair right now. You see USDT, you see AVE. Now, what you have on your right-hand side is what you want to buy. Is what you have, sorry. What you have, your right-hand side is what you have. What you have on your left-hand side is what you want to buy. So right now, I have USDT, I want to buy Hago. I have USDT, I want to buy DLZ, like that. I have USDT, I want to buy Ankara. So whatever you have on your right is what you have. Whatever you have on your left is what you want to buy, okay? So you can see the change, 24-hour change. RBI has done about 5% gain today, just today alone. That's done about 5% gain already, okay? So that's the chart. This is where you place your trade. We have the buy. You can see the buy is green. The sell is red. This is where you place your trade. We have the limit, the market, the stop market. So I'm going to explaining what all these ones actually means later on. So stick around. Don't forget, there is something for you at the end of the class. A $500 bonus. So let me switch back to the slide. Okay, good. So I already explained what the order box is. That's where you place your order. You have the market pair, which actually show the market pair, like what you have and what you want to buy, and the charts. So the next thing is going to be the market pairs. So what are market pairs? Like I said, I'm going to explain. Market pairs are actually talked about a specific market. Now, we have different market pairs. We have that of USDT, we have Ethereum, we have Binance, we have pairs, the fiat coins, even Naira coin. We have ZAR, that's the South African rand. So like that. So like I already explained, what you have on your right is what you have. What you have on your left is what you want to buy. That's the way it works for market pairs, okay? So it's all about being able to buy and sell, like I already explained about trading. So next thing is order type. You know, like I showed you on the platform, we have limit order, we have market order, we have stop loss or OCO. Now, what is limit? Limit order actually allow you to be able to place your trade. Like, let's say the price of the market is at $10,000 right now. Let's say Bitcoin is at $10,000 right now, and you want to buy below the market price. Let's say you want to buy at 9,005. You can only use the market order to place that kind of trade. That is, you have a place to enter the price you want to buy at, the volume, the amount of Bitcoin you want to buy, and you execute it. But with market order, like the word says, the market order, that means you're buying at the market price. It means you cannot buy outside the market, you are buying at the market price. That is what market order represents. Now, what is stop loss? Stop loss actually allow you to reduce, like it helps you to reduce your risk. Now, I always tell my traders and people in my group that, no, whenever you're trading, always make sure you're trading with a stop loss. Because if you're trading and you're not using a stop loss, you're actually liable to lose a lot, okay? It's best for you to trade with a lot of stop loss. Not trading without stop loss is like you parking a boat without an anchor. When the breeze blow, it's blew it away. Okay, you're like holding, like making sure you're parking your brake with a brake. You're parking your car with a brake. You park your car without a brake. If any probably vibration happens, just going to be moving and moving before you know it get drifted away. So using a stop loss actually help you to save yourself from losing more than you should have lost. That's what stop loss actually help you to do. Though there are some trade in which you really do not need to use stop loss. There's some, basically short-term trade, a long-term trade, you really don't need to use a stop loss if you have done your analysis very well. There's some, not everything, because there's some, if you use a stop loss, you're actually going to lose out. But it's best for you to actually use a stop loss, not to lose more. Now, this is just, this is not a financial advice. This is just for educational purpose, okay? I'm not a pro financial advisor. I'm just only sharing my experience with you, okay? So now let's talk about technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Now, what is technical analysis? Now, like I said, once you understand the fundamental technical analysis, sorry, let me mix that. Once you understand technical analysis, okay? Once you understand technical analysis in crypto, you can apply it to stock, you can apply it to bonds, you can apply it to Forex, okay? Technical analysis is the same everywhere. The same tools everywhere, the same, I think on TradeView, you can actually trade a lot of things. You can use the TradeView indicator because it has a lot of tools you can use. Somebody's raising their hand. Okay, if you have a question, please drop it in the comment section. I will quickly check it. I don't want to break the class, okay? So, yeah, what was I talking about? Technical analysis. Okay, technical analysis actually help you use the historical price data and patterns of the historical price data to be able to formulate, predict what's going to happen in the future. So understanding technical analysis actually help you to understand the past, like looking at the past and using the past to be able to forecast the future. That's what technical analysis does, okay? Using trend lines, we have a lot of truths, we have a lot of indicators that can help you with that, okay? Okay, good day. So what is fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis actually help you with using information, like using the underlying factors that affect a specific asset. Like I told my private class last week, like normally you don't trade. If you're going to be trading, we have over 7,000, no more than over 7,000 cryptocurrency in the whole market. You cannot be trading everything. You just kill yourself, okay? You kill yourself trading everything. So you have to pick certain ones. That's what I always advise. You don't have to trade everything. Pick the cryptocurrency, let's say the first, among the first 100, that's what I really normally look at. If I'm going to be trading about the first on the coin market cap or on the Binance stock. And now, if you're going to be doing fundamental analysis, that means you have to follow those coins. You have to follow them through. You have to understand what is going on with them. You have to listen to the news that's happening with them. Okay, somebody's saying you logged in, you can see your graph. Okay. Okay, that is strange. Please go to, okay, I'm going to share my screen right now because I would not want you to, okay, once I get there, just stick around. Once I get to the exchange, I'm going to show you how to do that. Just chill and listen to what I'm saying. That is very important, okay? So fundamental analysis actually allows you to be able to study a particular coin or group of coins and look at what is actually happening around them. Using on-chain analysis, using fundamental analysis, you can be able to understand what is happening around a coin and if a coin is going to pump or if a coin is going to dump. Now, an example of something like that is when what's called PayPal make the headlines that they're going to be accepting and exchanging, allowing users to be able to buy and sell Bitcoin on the platform. That is actually a very bullish news for Bitcoin. What I mean bullish, bullish means the price is going to go up. Bearish means the price is going to go down. Okay, bulls and bear. There are a lot of terminologies in crypto that you can actually get to listen to. I will give you the link of where you can actually get to read them. Okay, so bulls means the price is going to go up. Bears means the price is going to come down. So there are news that actually once it hits the market, indicates that the price is going to go up. So news like that of PayPal talking about Bitcoin and the likes, or when Trump actually, there was time Trump tweeted about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin started pumping, you know? So that information like that, there's people you need to follow. And to be able to do fundamental analysis, you need to be able to follow the coin. And the best place to start with is one of Binance platform, which is CoinMarketCap. I'm going to drop, let me just switch to CoinMarketCap for a minute, and I'm going to share with you just a little on how to do fundamental analysis. Because, okay, let me go to next slide. Let me just talk about, I talk about the kind of tools you can use there on fundamental analysis now. Let's go to, good. Coming. So let me go to CoinMarketCap and just give you a little illustration on how to do fundamental analysis. The best way, because we have a lot of sites there that can actually get you scammed. So that is why it's best for you. If you want to follow a coin, it's best for you to go to the verified listing platform. Like if anybody comes with me and like, oh, just pitch a coin to me, the first thing I'll do is like, okay, is it on CoinMarketCap? Is it on CoinGecko? And just look around and see if these coins are there. So how do you do fundamental analysis? Let's pick a coin. Let's pick BNB. Let's pick Binance coin. Okay, and I want to do fundamental analysis on Binance coin. So type BNB or Binance coin. You can see BNB, Binance coin. We have wrap BNB. Now the best place to get the correct information is by coming to the platform, to this platform. When you get to Binance coin, now this platform shows you the circulating supply, the total supply, the volume, the market cap. You can see the market cap of Binance coin right now is over $4 trillion. Sorry, $4 billion. Right now, the total circulating supply is over 444 million, and total supply of Binance coin is 176. So we actually have in circulation over 90% of the total supply right now. Now, how do you do fundamental analysis? First, once you come here, you can actually do a lot of on-chain analysis here. The analysis that actually tells you if a coin is pumping, if a coin is dumping. Like I already told you, I'm actually teaching you on how to be a pro. But right now, we don't have any on-chain data analysis for Binance coin. I think you're gonna have for Bitcoin and the likes. So the next thing you can do is click here. You can see here website. This is actually going to take you to the original website of Binance. Because if you actually go to Google and just type Binance coin, there might be clone website, which is actually not safe. And if you're going to be, the best thing when you're checking website is to look at here, is that you have HTTPS or you have this padlock. Actually tells you that the site is safe. That's an indication that this site is safe, okay? So this brought me straight to Binance. And you can see I have a Binance here, I have the Binance app. I can be able to check out what's up with Binance. And if you want to learn more, we have tools to learn. Binance Pool, where is it now? Yeah, here, we have it here. We have the exchange, we have the academy. If you want to learn more about Binance, you want to learn more about crypto, you have the education here. We have the glossary, we have research, and this is the Binance wallet, trust wallet. We have DEX. DEX is actually a decentralized Binance exchange where you really don't need to deposit your fund on an exchange. You just connect your wallet directly to DEX and you can be able to trade your cryptocurrency there, okay? So basically, from here, you can be able to follow up Binance. Best way to just scroll down. If you scroll down, you will see the Twitter, you see Facebook, you see Telegram. So the first-hand information informations are shared on the Twitter and they're shared on Telegram. So the best thing is follow Binance on Twitter, follow Binance on Telegram. Basically, Facebook, I really do not use Facebook a lot, but you can follow Binance on Facebook as well. But Twitter and Telegram, you get first-hand information about it starting from. So if Binance is doing anything, they drop it on Twitter, they drop it on Telegram. So the same thing goes for every other coin. So with that, you can be able to get first-hand information about a coin, and you can know if a coin is going to pump and if a coin is going to dump. So if they're having collaboration with a big firm, probably Binance is collaborating with Tesla right now, you can imagine how much dollars is going to come into Binance, and that's going to initiate a lot of pump on Binance Coin. So that is one of the things you look at when you're analyzing a coin for fundamental analysis. So let's go back to the slide. I won't be talking too deep too much tonight. So candlestick. This is actually part of technical analysis. What is the candlestick? Candlestick is actually made up of 4 data points: the open, the high, the low, and the close. Okay. If you look at candlestick right now, if you look at what we have here, we have the greens, you have the red. Okay, let me share my slide well so that you can see it clearly. I want to expand it. Coming. Oh boy, I didn't know why it's taking so long. Okay, hope you can see my slide. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I want to make it bigger so you can see it clearly. Taking so much time to load. Okay, good. I hope you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Can you see my screen? Let me know. Just drop a message in the chat box. On Facebook, can you do the same thing? Can you see my screen on Facebook? Let me know. If you can't, let me quickly switch it. Can you see my screen? Okay, good. Thanks for your response. Good. Nice. Okay, so riding on. Going back to Binance. If you look at what we're having right now, we have the candlestick chart. Like I said, we have the open, we have the high, we have the low, we have the close. That is, there is the point at which the price will open. Then does it go up? Does it come down? Then the price will close. Now, for a candlestick to give you open, high, low, or close, you must be in a certain time frame. Okay, so let's assume we are in the 1 hour time frame right now. Now, what you're going to be seeing here, what we have here, let's take this, which one? Let's take this green candle as an example. Now, if you look at this green candle, we have, okay, this one is not clear. No, this green candle actually gives us, we're having a sort of what we call the wick or the shadow. This line, the elongated line is what we call the wick or the shadow, and the what's up, my network? And the body, what we call the body is the red one, or this green one. This green, the part is that showing green or red is what we call the body. An elongated line is what we call the wick, or we call the shadow. So I hope you can see my mouse right now. It's not really showing here. I don't know why it's not showing there. So we have the long, the wick, we have the body, we have another wick here. Now, what this typifies is the market open here. Now, this is on the 1 hour candle. This is 1 hour candle. The next 1 hour candle, that means the market opened here. It went up, came back down, went down, came back up, and now closed. Sorry, the market opened here. This is where the market opened, above. For it to open here, that means the market opened here, came down, went back up to this point, and get rejected and now closed there. When it closed there, this new one actually opened. When this new one opened, the price went up and came down. That's why you have this shadow, this long line, and now came back down. You can see this, it came back down and it closed there. That's why we have the body here. So we have the body, this is the body, this is the wick and the shadow. So that is basically what candlestick identifies, okay? That's basically what that candlestick identifies, okay? Next slide, it's not shifting. Okay, and now we have trend lines. Now we have the good way to draw a trend line, we have the bad way to draw trend lines. The good way to draw trend lines is this. If you're going to draw a trend line, you don't draw a trend line across the candlesticks. You draw it to touching either the wick or the body of the candlestick. That is how to draw a trend line. This is one going in through and concentrate a trend line is not really the best way to draw a trend line. Okay. Okay, candlestick again. I'm going to explain candlestick when we get to the charts, okay, when we get to the major exchange. So looking at the how to draw a trend line. When you're drawing a trend line, you don't draw it across, you just don't draw it, or just draw it anyhow. You draw it to touch the support. Now we have support and resistance. And just some key indicators you need to take note of support and resistance. So we have support and resistance. Okay, so you draw the trend lines to touch the support or to touch the resistance. That's how to draw a trend line. This is quite wrong. This is correct. Okay. And what does trend line do? Trend line actually help you to be able to analyze the how wide the direction. If there's going to be a breakout, it helps you understand if there's a support. If you understand if there's a resistance, if you understand if there's going to be able to analyze if there's going to be a breakout, or able to be able to visualize a certain aspect of a chart, the price chart, help you to be able to visualize it very well. Understand? I'm going to be doing that practically, so you can follow along since your account is open. Okay. So where were we going? You know, my system is kind of slow right now. Okay, I think I'll just exit this. Let me end the slide so that I can go through. I can go through the main page. I think that'll be much better. Taking so much time to shift and show. Okay, good. This is much faster. Sorry about that. Let me just increase the size of this slide. Okay, good. This is much faster. Now we have support and resistance. Remember I said support and resistance, if you're going to be trading, this is the key thing. This is one of the things that you see. If you know how to identify support and how to identify resistance, forget, you can make mad profit. You can be making profit every day. I told my premium members yesterday, the private class we had last week. Support and resistance is one of the major things in trading. Once you're able to understand your support and understand the resistance, you're good to go in trading. Excuse me. So you're good to go in trading. So how do you understand support? How do you understand resistance? Now, resistance, like the name implies, resistance is the point at which the price reached the peak. It's reached is ceiling. When the price reaches the peak and get rejected, that is resistance. Now, support is when the price comes down and get rejected. That is support. It like reaches the floor and bounce back. Now, if you look at the chart we have here right now, you can see the price came here, came back down, reached here, support, rejected, resistance, came back, bounce back, support, came back, the same line. You can see it's been coming down here. So it is your trend line that actually help you to understand this. This is an horizontal trend line. Help you to understand, see this very, very clearly. You can see, you touch this line, 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So we had support three times. So we had support 3 times. We have resistance 1, 2, 3, even 3 times here. We only indicated 2 here. We have resistance 3 times. We have support 3 times. You can see, even more than 3 times. So we have another one here. We had bounce. So if you buy, if you place the best thing, and I always tell people, if you're trading, buy support, sell resistance. That is the idea. You buy your support, you sell your resistance. Buy your support, sell your resistance. Buy support, sell resistance. Okay, please put that in mind. Buy support, sell resistance. That's the idea. Please give me a few seconds. Let me somebody wanted to join the group. Let me drop the link. It's very, very important. Please. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So you buy support, you sell resistance. That is trading. Once you're able to identify any coin and identify the support and resistance, you buy the support, you sell the resistance. Remember, always use your stop loss. That's the idea. Always use your stop loss. So these are one of the key things. Once you understand these things, you don't even need anybody to teach you how to trade. Once you understand these basic things, you can be making a profit. Only that there are some other things you need to understand to make huge profit. Okay, these are strategies I share privately. You're going to pay for that. That was not free anyway. So back to support and resistance. So whenever the price reaches the support resistance, just take your profit and go. And whenever it comes back to support, place your buy price, okay? Now, what is the common TA? RSI, you must have been hearing RSI if you're coming into if you've been in the Bloody Forex market or you've been hearing it. That's relative strength index. What does relative strength index does? It actually tells you, okay, that if you're in my Telegram group or my WhatsApp group, sometimes I tell you, because this time Bitcoin was pumping, and I just drop a signal, please. If you are holding Bitcoin right now, go and sell it, because Bitcoin has been overbought, because I'm expecting it to down. Take your profit, just take your profit, and the price will definitely come down. Some people actually think I was lying, or some people think, oh, this guy doesn't really know what he's saying. And the funny part is Bitcoin now went up after I dropped the signal. It actually went up, and like, come on, the jump is going to be sharp. Take your profit and get out of the market. Some people are like, okay. Some people actually did and took profits. About 70% did not take profits. And all of a sudden, Bitcoin just came down. Boom, 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 started coming down. I told you, how did I actually got that information? That's using the RSI. The RSI it will tell you when the price is overbought, and they tell you when the price is oversold. Like when the market is already overbought, RSI will tell you that. When the market is over, so once RSI is above 70, is overbought. It's already getting to overbought. Once it gets to 100, it's max. It is as in way overbought. The best thing for you is to short. Now, when the RSI is below 30, that means it is oversold. The best thing for you is like you should be ready to buy. That's the best time to buy. RSI tells you buy. When it's below 30, ready to buy. When it's above 70, ready to sell. That is what RSI tells. These are one of the major indicators that tells you if the price is overbought. So many people are like, how do you know your price is going to go down? How do you know your price is going to go up? Now it depends on the time frame you're trading on and using your RSI. Just using your RSI, you can be able to, oh, this price is going up. Or using RSI, can be able to, the coin is going to go down. So this is one of the major indicators you can use. One of the major. So using your support and resistance, using RSI. Once you understand those ones, you can make enough profits in your trading. Okay. So, and what is moving average? Moving average is actually one badass indicator aside from RSI. Okay. With moving average, you can know when a price. When I was illustrating earlier, I was talking about my forex when I traded forex, and I was like this. I know exactly when the price is going to go up. I know exactly when the price is going to come down. This is one of the indicators. EMA. So using EMX right now, whenever you see a crossover right now, is an indication that the price is going to reverse. So when the crossover, like what you have here, the crossover occurred here, and you can see the price going up. Whenever this, using a short time frame, we have 50 moving average, and we have 50 moving average. Actually, the moving average help you to easily spot where the price trend is going to go. If the price is going to go up, the price is going to go down. So if the RSI is giving you late signal, you can also use EMA cross. Now, understand this is actually I'm not giving a financial advice. I'm just trying to give you basic education about crypto. So whatever you do is all on you. So you need to get to understand how they work. Want to get personal information about that, the ones I use, how I use them. I'm going to be talking about them as well. Okay. So EMA cross. And about EMA crosses, like when you're using 15, I'm going to teach you how to use. Those are easy things to do. You can do that. So let's go to Bolingua. So what is Bolingua? Now, Bolingua band has 3 lines. This is your simple moving average. It actually tells you the momentum in the market. It tells you when the price is going up, when the price is going down. It tells you about the volatility in the market. If the volatility in the market is high or low. That's basically what's moving. What's called Bolingua tells you. That's what it does. And if you look at the chart right now, whenever the candlestick crosses above this the simple moving average, is an indicator already that the price is going to go up. Whenever it crosses below, is an indicator the price is going to come down. You can see what happened here. Okay, that's just one. That's another one. Scalping. What do you understand by scalping? Scalping is actually very easy. It's just a terminology used in trading, crypto, forex, sports, or whatever. It actually has to do with trading in a small time frame. That is probably 5 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes. It's just about taking small profits. It's about taking small profits. There's a trade I did a few days ago, and the profit I made was I did about 5 trades. There's one I made 1%, the other one I made 2%, the other one I made 4%, the other one I made 0%. One I lost -2%. So it's just about making short-term profits and accumulating that. That is what we call scalp trading. Scalping, okay? Scalping actually indicates you taking short-term profits and making being able to take short-term profits and or probably loss and be able to accumulate them. That is what scalping is all about. Then what is day trading? Day trading is you actually opening a trade, okay? Opening a trade in the day and closing it that day. Within is like open it. That is what day trading is all about, okay? You open a trade, you close it within 24 hours. Basically, that's what trading is all about. Now, I'll just tell you, sometimes day trading can actually get converted to swing trade. Now, we're going to go, what is swing trade? Swing trade actually is a long term. You know, scalping is like short term. Day trading is 24 hours. Swing trade now is going to be what? More than 24 hours, like probably 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. It's not like swing trade, okay? It actually allows you to be able to trade for a longer time. The goal is to make larger profits. The goal is actually to be able to make larger profits. You know, in scrap trade or day trade, let's say you maximum you make about probably 50-20% or 100%, but there's some crypto that can actually give you up to 1,000%, even 10,000% in a day. As some mad crypto like that. But I would not advise you to just jump into it because you can lose a lot. So, but swing trade actually can, instead of gaining $100 or probably gaining 10%, 20% in a day, doing scalp trade can actually swing trade can make you 1,000% in a month, or depending on how long you want to trade it. So basically, that is what swing trade is all about. Now let's go to the charts. Let's go to the exchange, right? So let's go practical. Let's go practical. Okay. So, like I already explained, candlestick. Okay, let me just explain the candlestick for Mr. Abayami. I was asking, is it Abayami or Ayobami? Asking about scalp trade. Sorry, a few seconds.
It was a Demola
supposed to jump. Okay, good.
Sorry, I don't know what I did. I think I don't know why my chart is not showing. It's just blank. I can only see my order book and place order.
Which browser are you using?
I'm using the Google Chrome.
Google Chrome, okay.
Yes, I'm on advanced. If I go to basic, I think it's the same thing.
Okay. I'm going to put you through right now. So follow my mouse. Just follow my mouse. Okay, follow my mouse right now. Now the first.
Can you proceed? Can you just proceed? Let me fix my internet on my laptop. It's messing up. I don't want to delay you.
Okay. If you look at your right-hand corner, you see something that looks like a bulb or like a setting icon.
Okay.
Look at your right-hand corner, you see something that looks like a certain icon. Just over your mouse, you see the options where you can actually be able to enable and disable your charts. Like now, right there, my chart will be gone. You see, my chart is gone.
Okay.
My market, you can show it and disable or enable and disable it here. The other option. So let me see if you're able to do it there. Okay, let me see if you're able to do it over there.
All right, you can go ahead. I'll get back to you. Let me try and fix it.
So, like I said, this is your order book. This is where you the order book shows you the people that are ready to sell. The red is people that want to sell. The price they want to sell. The amount of volume they want to sell, and the total of the people that want to sell at that price. The same thing for grains. Grains shows the people that want to buy, the price they want to buy, the amounts they want to buy, and the total of the people the total coin they want to buy at that price. Okay. Now you should know the volume of a particular price actually drives the direction of the price. That is what actually determines the pumping and dumping, the volume. Okay. So we have the order book, we have the trade history, we have the buy, you have the sell where you place your order. Like I said, I'm not showing, I can show my market right now. If I want to show, I can show my market here, but I'm not showing. Don't come here. I really don't want to show it because it's going to stick in space. So once you over your mouse over this, it's going to show you, you want to search for a coin right now, you can type in the coin. Like I told you, okay, we have the options here. That means I want to use, I have BNB, I want to use to buy, I have BTC, I want to use to buy any coin. Altcoins, Ethereum, Tron, Ripple, those are altcoins that are the basic pairs that Binance offer. Then these are the fiat. We have USDT, TUSDT, Binance USDT, Naira, and the likes that you can trade with. Okay, so let's say we want to trade on Bitcoin. Okay, let's use this. We are on Bluesy. That's BLZ. Now looking at BLZ, somebody asked about candlesticks right the other time. Now I explained something about candlesticks. Now we can zoom in. Good, like this. Looking at the chart right now, you can see this is what we call an armor. This is what we call armor. It's just a candlestick. This is what we call armor. So what I mean by armor, you can look at the shape. The shape look as an animal. Whenever you see this, is that it actually has an indicator. It is an indicator of movement, direction of the price right now. Whenever you see this, if you see this below the chart, is an indication the price is going to go up. And you can see after this occurs, you can see the price actually move. We have an upward trend. If you see an inverted armor too, same thing. Sorry, you can see the armor right now, either blue or red. You can see it occurs here. What it actually signifies is the price opened here. The price opened here. The price now came down to this point and get rejected back to this point. That is the indication. That is why it is red. The price opened here. You know, the price actually closed below. Whenever the price closes below the opening price, it's going to be red. Whenever the price closes above the opening price, it's going to be green. That is just it. So the price opened here and closes here. The price opened here, came down this low and get rejected and closed here before this new candle opened. So when it closed there, this one opened here, went up, came back down, and went up to this region, came back, and now closed here. That is what we have this week. So when the price goes up as high as this and get rejected, that is why you have this line. That's why you have this line. This line. And this line is what we call the shadow, or we call the week. Okay? That's what we call the shadow of the week. Okay? So I hope you understand what candle is, the opening, the close, the high and the low. I hope you understand that now. So now we have different kind of, we have what we call hammer, we have doji, we have, for me, this is the doji, this is the doji, this is a hammer. We have engulfing candle. We have bullish engulfing, we have bearish engulfing. Now, right now, this one is a bearish engulfing. This is a bearish engulfing. This is a coming. Whenever you see a small candle, if you see a red candle, like this is bearish engulfing now. We have a green candle that tends to go up. Now we have another solid, whenever you have a solid long candle that closes beside another one, that gives you an engulfing. That's actually a directional. Whenever it closes above it, it's telling you, above the previous one, it's telling you the price is going to go to that direction. It's a short indication that the price is going to go towards that direction. Okay, so that's just, I'm not going to be going into understanding candlestick right now. I'm going to be sharing a slide on the group, it's already on the what's it called, on the general group, so you can check it out. I'm going to be sharing the slide that actually explain what candlestick is all about and how they work. I'm going to be sharing that for free, no cost at all. Okay, so just remind me once to get back to the Telegram group so I can drop it there again. Okay, so that's about candlestick. Now, like I said, the first indicator I'm going to be using tonight is RSI. So how does RSI works? I told you RSI tells you when the price is overbought and when the price is oversold. Okay, so let's come to RSI. Right now I'm using TradeView. I told you can use original, but I don't really like original. I've been used to TradeView, so I use TradeView. So you come to indicator. This is where your indicator is. Now, before you go there, before you trade, after understanding the chart, you need to understand, when you want to do analysis, you need to understand the price, the time frame. That is, you have to decide, are you doing a scalp trade? You know what scalp trade means? Scalp trade means you're trading short-term trading. Are you doing day trade? Are you doing a swing trade? Swing trade means long term. Day trade means within 24 hours. Scalp trade means trading short time trade, probably minute or 30 minutes, 1 hour max, or 2 hours max. That's scalp trading. So we have what we call higher time frame and lower time frame. Our time frame is the price. Let's say 1 hour, 4 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. So this is where you check your time, the time frame. So right now I'm on 1 hour time frame. Let me switch to 5-minute time frame. You see it's going to change. It's going to load and change. You can see 5-minute time frame. You can see how the price, the direction, how the price is moving in 5-minute time frame. Now, 5-minute time frame can be very, very confusing. That's why I normally use 1 hour time frame. That is for you. You can decide to use whatever you want. It's just, it depends. This is what works for me, and I've been using that. Okay. So, okay, before I go to RSI, let me talk about trend lines. So how do you use trend lines? So if I have a chart right now, how do I use the trend line here? The first thing is for you to zoom out, look at the chart. You know, I told you trend line, actually you have to, technical analysis help you to look at historical data and use that to predict the future. Okay. So I'm using the trend line right now. I've already drawn how to use the trend line. Let me delete these ones. Okay. So we come here. This is the trend line. If you click on the arrow, you see trend line angle, horizontal line, horizontal array, and the likes that you can use. These are trend lines you can use, arrows and the likes. So I'm using trend line. This is the first one. So I'm going to be drawing in my trend line. I told you, you're going to be drawing to touch the resistance and the support. So I'm drawing my trend line to touch my resistance right now. Oh boy, I will need to. You can see I'm not actually touching the right resistance. So the best thing is to. Oh boy. Good. You can see what I did. Touch this resist. This is a support. This is where the last price got rejected here. The price came down here, got rejected here as well. And if we look at it forward, the price hasn't touched it. It has not touched this line yet. But I'm anticipating that it's going to touch this line at a particular, probably in a few hours time. Probably is going to touch this line. So if you want to, if the line is the chart is too small for you, you can actually increase your time frame. I'm going to be using 1 hour and 4 hours. So I'm switching to 4 hours right now. It will compress it. Now look at what I'm talking about. You can see the price right now. This actually helped me to be able to draw my trend line very well. So I was in 1 hour before I switched to 4 hours. So I can see this actually tells me this is the certain support. That is, the price actually acknowledging this support. It came back, came here, went back up, came back here. Now we are having a downward trend. This is what we call a downward trend. The price is actually creating what we call lower low. What we mean by lower low is the previous support is higher than the new support. That is, the new support is lower than the previous support. This is the old support, that is at 0.01. That's the old support is at 0.01 coming here, 0.0179. That's the old support. The new one is now at 0.07362. And the next one we were expecting right now, expecting the price to dump to about 0.05. So if I want to buy right now, you can see, I told you, whenever it reaches the support, it's going to reverse. So this is one support. We can have multiple support. We can have a lot of support on the chart, but the major thing is for you to be able to understand the support. So I'm expecting the price to come here, get rejected. It came here, get rejected. So the next one I'm expecting right now, I'm expecting to buy at this region. As the price gets to 0.05279, I'm going to place a buy order here. Or you can actually place it and go offline. You can place your trade and go offline. I already bought this coin. And I'm waiting to sell higher. I think I bought when it was around here. I bought it when it was around here. I'm waiting to buy again. I can buy here. I'll wait for it to go up. So once it goes up, you can be able to take your profit. So spot trade is all about buying low and sell high. The platform we have right now is on spot trade. We have futures trade, we have derivatives. If you want to go into derivatives, I would not advise any newbie to go into derivatives for now. Just stick to spot trade for now. For now, in futures trade, you can lose a lot. Okay, futures trade actually allows you to be able to sell, buy low, and sell high. That's one of the things about futures trade. You can be able to buy low and sell high, and you can be able to buy high and sell low. I've been telling people, like, you can actually make profits when Bitcoin is dumping. For example, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to BTC by USDT, BTC. So how do you search type BTC by USDT? So Bitcoin has lost about 2.10% today. So right now, you can see I already have a lot of multiple support. These are the lines that I actually drew here are support lines. They are lines for me to be able to understand support. Okay, certain Bitcoin support right now. So right now we've been having what we call, we've not started going parabolic here from Bitcoin. Okay, so we're having an upward trend. So if you want to draw a trend line, you can see this trend line here. So let's say on the longer time frame, probably Bitcoin comes a bounce, went back here. And let's say Bitcoin is coming back to hit this support line at 12,000, around 12,100 region. So I'm still expecting Bitcoin to come down to this region yet, because we have a resistance here, we have a support here. You can see, how do I determine the resistance support? We have horizontal line, we have line here, I can create another line here. Now you can see, how do I understand that? I determine this support because we have the price broke into dump. We have one here. We have a support here. One. We have another one here. We have two here. We have about two. We have another two here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually, for a short time frame, this is a resistance. That is trading on 4-hour time frame. This is the resistance. This is another support. You can see Bitcoin broke this support and went back down and came back to respect it again before it actually broke through. So it's all about you buying support and resistance. That is what trading is all about. I think I should explain how you place a trade. If you want to place a trade right now, I told you about limits, we have markets, we have stop loss. Now limits actually help me to determine the price I want to buy. I can decide to buy at a certain price for limits. Now, Bitcoin is at $13,520 right now. But for limits, I can enter that I want to buy Bitcoin at 10,500. So if Bitcoin comes back to 10,500, I should buy. I'm not going to be doing that. I think I want to buy Bitcoin at 11,114. So let's say I want to buy Bitcoin at 11,114. You enter the price you want to buy here. You can now enter the amount of Bitcoin you want to buy, or you can drag this. By dragging this, it tells you the amount of Bitcoin you can be able to buy. It will be telling you total you'll be able to buy. Like I'm using $52 right now to buy this amount of Bitcoin. So let's say I want to use 50% of my portfolio, of my USD portfolio to buy. So I'm going to be using $44 to buy Bitcoin at 11,143. So I place, since it's sell, click on buy. If I want to sell, that is where you do it. If you want to click buy, you click on buy, enter 11,014. Okay, and I'm using 50% of my portfolio. My Bitcoin portfolio, that'll be $99. I don't want to use that. Let me just reduce it to about 20%, 30% to buy there. So whenever Bitcoin comes to this price, it's going to buy. So I click on buy. So it's going to buy. You can see it's going to show you a line here. See, this is the line. So I'm buying at this support. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying at this support. So whenever Bitcoin drops to this support, it will buy for me. And if Bitcoin get reversed, it's going to reverse and go. Now you can, like I said earlier, you can add a lot of supports. This is one support. If you can break this support, it comes back to here. If you break this support, it comes down here. If you break this support, it comes down here. So these are like multiple. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 4 supports in this chart only. So you can add multiple supports. Okay. So you buy at support, you sell at resistance. That's the idea. There's something we call FOMO. That is fear of missing out. Probably Bitcoin is pumping. Because Bitcoin is pumping, I want to jump and just buy Bitcoin like that. If you're a trader, if you FOMO into a coin like that, you can lose a lot. You can lose a lot. You can even lose your portfolio. Now, the advantage of spot is that when the price drop, you're still having your Bitcoin. If you buy Bitcoin at high price, the price drop, you're still having your Bitcoin, but only that the value have reduced. But in futures trade or derivative, like that's derivative, you do future or matching trade. If the price actually comes down and hits your liquidation, there's something we look at. It's called liquidation price. The liquidation price is actually the price where you are not able to, that the total amount in your account cannot be able to cover the debt you are owing. That is when you get liquidated. So that means all your money, it depends if you're using cross leverage or using probably some type, it depends on the leverage you're using. That cross leverage 2x, 20x, 100x, and the likes. So you can actually get to lose your capital for futures trade. But for spot trade, you really do not lose your capital. You only lose the value. You only lose the value if you are still holding that coin. Like I always tell my people, you're not yet in loss until you sell at loss, and you're not yet in profit until you sell at profit. That's where it goes. You're not yet in loss until you sell at loss. You're not yet in profit until you sell at profit. That's the idea. Because if you're in profit and you don't sell at profit, if the price comes down, then you'll be at loss. That's the idea about trading. Major thing you should put in mind. Like I already said, understand the platform, understand identify your support and resistance, then always take profits. Put those three things in mind. Always take profits. And no, 4, use stop loss. That's 4, always use stop loss. Those are my key things, okay? So you want to, I already placed my buy. If I want to place market order, I click on market. You can see for market, I did not have an option to enter the price I want to buy at. So if I click on any price right now, it's going to buy at the market price, right? It's going to buy at $11,520, $13,520. It's going to buy immediately at the market. So I don't want to do that. Now we have stop loss. We have stop limits. Now stop limits actually allow you to be able to place your stop loss. Normally, what I do is I use OCO. They actually do the same thing, but only that OCO allow you to be able to place your targets, allow you to be able to take your profits. But stop loss will only execute when the price goes against you. If the price doesn't go against you, it's not execute. But for, OCO, for OCO, you're going to get the price execute. What the price you enter here is the price you want to sell. Let's say I buy Bitcoin at 12,900. I place Bitcoin and I play the price I want to take my profit at is where I'm going to write it. Let's say I'm writing for 14,000. So whenever Bitcoin, so that's 140,000. Whenever Bitcoin gets to 14,000, it's going to sell. So let's just put like 50,000. Whenever Bitcoin gets to 50,000, it will sell. If Bitcoin does not get to 50,000 and comes down, then that's where this aspect get executed. Now, what your stop is what you have in stop, it is the price at which your limit order will get triggered. Now, there's trigger price, the execution price. The price you enter here is the price at which it is triggered. Limit, the price you enter at limits is the price at which it will execute. Okay? It triggers here, executed. Please note that. And if you're going to be putting stop loss, it is best to place your trigger price must be higher than your stop price. You understand what I mean? If I'm going to be placing my stop loss, that is what I'm saying. If the price is coming down, it's you trigger here and sell here. So I say if the price is coming down right now, I'm going to be placing my stop price at, let's say, 12,700. So at 12,700, it will trigger. Then at 12,500, it will sell. If it can actually get triggered and if it doesn't hit my limit price, it will not sell. That I still save. But if it hits my limit price, then it will sell. Like I said, always make sure that your stop price, that is your trigger price, it is above your limit price. The reason why I'm saying that is if your stop price, if your trigger price is below your limit price, the price can actually dump. If you let's say I have my limit price at 12,004. So what I'm saying is the price will come down to hit my 12,004. Once it hits my 12,004, if it doesn't go back up, it will not trigger my stop loss. That is one of the mistakes people make when they say that they place a stop loss did not get triggered. Okay, that means you place your trigger price below you place your trigger price below your execution price. That is the limit price. Your trigger price, that is your stop price, must be above your limit price. If not, the price actually dump and break through your execution price, it will not trigger and you actually will be in huge loss. That means your stop loss will not be effective. That is the idea. Please make sure your trigger price is actually below, your trigger price is above your execution price. That is one of the major how to place your stop loss. Okay, like I said, in engineering, as a mechanical engineer, we always say before you place an order, Okay, I think I have a message on Facebook. Before you place an order, okay, okay, let's continue, please. Before you place an order, make sure you know how to, sorry, what am I saying? In mechanical engineering, we always say before you start a machine, thank you, before you start a machine, make sure you know how to stop it. Before you start a car, make sure you know where the brakes is, make sure the brake is working, make sure you know how to stop it. Before you start a machine, make sure you know how to stop it. The same thing comes to trade. Before you place a trade, make sure you know how to place your stop loss. So that's why I'm teaching you all this. You must know how to place your stop loss before you start placing your trade. That is the mistake I made when I was doing I was talking about my experience with forex trading. I actually know how to place the trade, so I placed the trade, thinking my whole idea about the platform, my whole understanding about the platform I use, which is crypto market, is going to be the same thing with forex market, in which it did not work that way. But I was just lucky it hit my target and I was able to take my $250 profit then. Okay, so you need to understand that. Know how to place your stop loss before you place any trade on any platform you want to use. Make sure you know how to place your stop loss before you place your trade. That is very, very important. Okay. So that is that about trading. Now let's talk about RSI. I'm going to talk about RSI and EMA. Then we're going to enter to next class. Then we're going to go to the bonus I was talking about. So RSI, how do you use your RSI? You come here, indicator, just type RSI. So once you click on RSI, it's going to show up here. I'm using a dark font. Let me change the color. I'm going to change the color so that you can see it. It's too dark. Okay, what's going on? I'm on Bitcoin, RSI is not showing. It's showing red. Okay. I think I have too many charts open or so. It's showing red. Okay, this is the first time I'm going to be having this issue. Let me do that here. Let me increase my and show EMA cross. Okay, they're all showing red. I think I need to refresh my tab first. Probably I'm locked out already. Should have been showing red.
Sorry, whilst it's loading,
Okay.
let me come in.
Okay.
On my setting, I'm still here to get my graph. Sorry to bother you. On my setting, I can only see theme. Do you mind if you click on your setting and let me see it again?
Settings. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see there's traditional, there's fresh. Exactly. Yeah. So but I don't have this customized layout. I only have old websites.
Okay. You only have old websites here.
Yes.
You have
yes. I don't have the customized layouts as it's showing on your own end.
Okay.
I can only see.
What are you? Do you just register?
I registered like a month ago.
Okay. Which URL are you using? Have you verified the account?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Which URL are you using?
Binance.com.
Okay. I didn't expect you to have that issue. I've not really experienced that before, but let me check right now. I wish I can see your screen. That would be able to help. But click on old websites. Click on that old website. Let's see.
Yes, the old website is opened.
Okay.
And the chat is there.
The chat is there.
Yes.
Okay. I think go to your browser. Go to your browser settings and clear your cookies. Clear your cookies from browser settings. Let's see if that's going to improve it. Okay. After refreshing my tab right now, I'm able to see my RSI. Okay, good. I think it's the network or something like that. Now you can see my RSI. Now, like I said earlier, RSI, whenever it breaks the number 70, when it breaks 70, that means the price is going up. That means the price is going up. And whenever it breaks 30 below, that means, I'm sorry, whenever it breaks 70, that means it is overbought. And whenever it breaks below 30, that means it is oversold. Oh boy. Sorry for that distraction. So what does RSI does here? It's telling us here that the price is overbought, right? In the 4-hour chart, you have to look at the chart, 4-hour chart. Like I told, can you see the RSI, or I should increase? Let me change the color so that you can see it clearly. You can come here to the option settings, change the color. You can even increase the thickness of the line. Okay. So I'm using the default setting, actually. Okay. I think this will not stop until I have to respond. This is not exploding. Okay, just give me 2 seconds, please. 2 seconds. Okay. I hope I break that. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So RSI, I hope you can see the RSI clearly. So we have the upper band and we have the lower band. The upper band is 70, the lower band is 30. So whenever the RSI is actually above 70, that means the price is overbought. Whenever it's below 30, that means the price is oversold. So let's look at this on the 1-hour chart so you can actually be able to see it well. Now you can see they actually can get overbought for a longer time frame. You can see what we have in. Let's come from here. Get overbought here. When it got overbought and got to around 90, yeah. This is around 90. You can see that's what happened here. Because the price is bullish, the market is bullish right now. That's why it's not really coming down. And it's keep going up until it was getting overbought. And it get overbought. When it gets to this point, it get a lot of overbought. Now, if you are going to do an analysis, the best thing is to correlate the short time frame, because I'm on 1 hour right now. If it's getting overbought on 1 hour, then next I want to look at 4 hours. Now let's look at the date. This is 21st of last month. Sorry, is it November? October, yeah, 21st of last month. You can see 21st of October was when it get overbought here before it dumps. Now, when it gets overbought here, when you look at it on the shorter, lower time frame, you have to compare it to the higher time frame. What is 4 hours telling you? Is it overbought? Let's do that 21st of, yeah. On the 21st, you can see it was overbought on the 1 hour time frame. It was not. Now you can let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me hide an indicator right now, but I've not gotten to the moving average, so let me hide it. There's an indication on the moving average right now. You can see where the cross occur. On the 1 hour, it told you it has been overbought. That is on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, it is yet to be overbought. But now the MA, that is the moving average, actually indicated for me right now that the price is going to go up. You can see whenever this red line crosses below the green line, it's an indication that the price is coming down. And you can see what happened here. And that is where you can see 21. On that same day, it was on the 1 hour, it was overbought. On the 4 hour, it's telling me it's going to dump. It told me it's going to dump, and now it dumped. On the 1 hour, it told me what? On the 1 hour, same day, 1 hour, it tells me it has been overbought. See, overbought at around 86. It has been overbought at 86. So when I get this signal, you got this signal on 1 hour. You compare it to 4 hours, or probably compare it to a day. And they're telling you the same thing. That's a very short signal for you that the price is going to go up. And you can see what happened. And the price dumped, and look, I keep getting dumped. When it gets when it dumped here, overbought, you see, it was overbought here, the price reversed. And when it reversed, it get oversold. When it get oversold there, what happened? Price reversed. So the best thing is for you just to chill and wait for the price to get oversold. That will tell you if to buy or not to buy. So you can see, get oversold here. If you place a buy right now, you place a buy here, you'll be in about, let me see, price forecast. If you let's say when it get oversold here and you buy, if I buy here, and I waited for how many days? I waited for just within that same day. I waited for that day. I will have been in about 3%. Now, if I actually bought there and now waited till the next, let me use it for the next to the next. That's from 28 to from 28 to 31st. That's the end of the month. I would have been in 9.29%, just because I was able to identify overbought. Now, if you look at the same thing, it was overbought here. We draw a trend line. I actually drew this trend line on Monday. I did this on Monday in the class on Monday, and I gave that same signal to people that you can actually buy here. Then Bitcoin was here when I was doing the analysis. Bitcoin was here. Then, and I said we already have an upward trend right now, and Bitcoin would actually tends to come down to this support. And look at what actually happened. Bitcoin actually hit this support, went back up, came back down, and hit that same support here, which is my trend line. Hit that same trend line and went back, get reversed. So if you actually buy here, you'll have been in about 9% from here to here. That'll be about over 9% profits. Okay, that's like the indicator. That's one of the major indicators. So if you want to, aside using RSI, you can combine your RSI and combine your RSI with your trend line and combine your RSI trend line with your moving average. Okay, with your moving average, actually give you a lot of indicator on what to do. Now let's use moving average 15 and 20. Yeah, moving average rate 15, input 15 and 50. Let's put this to 50. That's moving average 15 and 50. Why is it not changing? 50, okay. Make the line more thicker. So these are 15. That's our pink line, 15. We have a 50 at. Let's make it different color, probably yellow. Let's make it yellow and make it thicker. Okay. So this is moving average 15 and 50. Like I told you, whenever it crosses, see, whenever it crosses above or below. So whenever this line crosses above, whenever our 50 moving average, these are 50 moving average. Whenever the 50 moving average crosses below, it's an indication that the price is going to go up. It's going to go down, sorry. Whenever it crosses above, it's an indication that the price is going to go up. Like what happened here, see, when it crosses below, the price came down to this point, will get reversed, and it's actually crossed above here. When it crosses above here, you can see it's an indication that the price is going up, and the price actually keeps going up. So these are, aside using RSI and using your trend line, these are actually another indicator you can use to be able to understand and analyze the direction of the price. So this actually helps you to understand if the price is going up, or when the price is going to go up, or when the price is going to go down. There are other indicators, but I'm not going to be sharing that tonight. There are other indicators that are actually more specific and more sure than this, but I'm not really going to be sharing that tonight because of the time. And you can actually have access to me in my private channel. You can chat me up on WhatsApp or chat me up on Telegram. I'm going to be giving you insight on specific indicators, though it doesn't come free. That's one thing. You have to be one of my subscribers for you to be able to get that. So I'm actually giving certain discount right now. So you can just hit me up. I'm going to give you the information on what you get to get benefits. We just finished a class last week. I'm going to be holding another class, so you can be part of that class. So there are other indicators that I can tell you specifically. Whenever there's a certain indicator that whenever it gets overbought, forget it. It's a show indicator. Even when RSI is still getting delayed, whenever that indicator gives that signal, just follow it. It's going to go accordingly. Okay. So that's just one of the sure signals you can actually get a follow. So using EMA cross, we talked about EMA cross. We talked about Sorry, I just gave you one signal right now. That's another indicator you can use anyway. I hope you didn't hear that. Using moving average, 15 and 50 moving average, you can use that to determine the direction of the price. Using the RSI, you can use that to direction your overbought and oversold. It tells you when the price is overbought and oversold, and how if the price is going to go up or comes down. Okay, and using your trend line, you can be able to use the historical data, be able to understand your support and resistance. I hope you understand that. So, do you have any question before I actually share the bonus? Okay. Okay, good. Now it's working. That's good. Good. How do we get on the platform? Yeah, I'm going to share the link. I'm going to share, if you're on Telegram, I'm going to share the link on Telegram. I actually moved to Telegram now because people on WhatsApp cannot see previous messages. So it's best for you to have it on Telegram. So before I end the class, I really want to acknowledge our sponsors. We have sponsors. I'm going to be dropping their link. We have Astra. Astra is an energy company. You actually can read more about them. You can check them out. If you want to install your solar and the lights, you can actually go with Astra. If you want them to do your energy audits, you can go read about Astra. You can go with Astra. I'm going to drop their what's called. I'm going to be dropping their social media handle on the chat box right now, so you can have access to them. We have Astra. We have Triple Trip. So you want to travel? I want to travel cheap. You want to travel? You want to be able to travel out of the country. You want to travel to even, let's say you have, I think the last December, Triple Trip actually took people to about 3 or 4 different African countries at the cost of just 30,000 naira. Okay, so you can actually go with Triple Trip. You want to go cheap and you want to go around, you want to have fun, you can actually go with Triple Trip. And we have MobileTrend. MobileTrend is actually one of our good partners as well. They're interested. You want to buy mobile phone, you want to buy your laptop and the likes, go with MobileTrend. You're going to get at a very amazing price. We have a lot of accessories. I'm going to be dropping their what's called social media angle on the chat box so you can see them. And also we have Beastmaster. You want to sell your Bitcoin, you want to sell your Bitcoin fast, you want to sell it quickly. It's actually somebody I can vouch for and is reliable. You can actually sell with Beastmaster as well. Okay, so now going to Binance. I will actually endure you to actually follow Binance Africa. I will endure to follow Binance Africa on the social media, Twitter. You can be able to get direct information from them about what is happening in Nigeria. If they give signal about certain coins, they give signal about pump coins as well. So you can get it on Binance platform. We have a Telegram group. We have a Telegram page. Let me share the slide so you can actually have access to the Telegram and the Twitter handle. So at Binance Africa, you can, because they are one of the sponsors of this program, at Binance Africa, you can follow them up. Okay, follow at Binance Africa, you can follow, and also I want you to engage after this class. I want you to engage on the, what's it called? On Twitter. I want you to analyze whatever you gain from this project, from tonight's class. I want you to share it on Twitter. Make sure you hashtag at Binance Africa. Let me type it here at Binance Africa. Africa and hashtag my Binance.
I have a question.
I'm going to give room for questions. Yes, I'm going to give room for questions. Sorry, don't worry. Then at my Binance class, make sure you hashtag, because for your tweets to count, make sure you hashtag this at Binance Africa and my Binance class. Make sure you hashtag. Okay, you can also follow us on Twitter as well. You can also follow me on Twitter and make sure you hashtag, you tag me as well. That's why tweets. Make sure you hashtag and you tag me as well so that it can count. So I will know you actually, and I can tweet about, follow you back as well. Once you follow me, I'll follow you back. That's definite. Now I'm going to be talking about, like I said, for those that sign up with my link, you're going to be getting $5. If you trade within the next 1 week, you're going to be getting $5 bonus. Now, the other one is the opportunity to be a crypto. What I'm actually doing right now, you can have access to be able to do it yourself. You can join Binance. What's called tutor. Now, for you to be able to do this, there's going to be exam. There's going to be an exam that you have to do to be able to earn, to be able to join Binance class. If you follow this class and you follow the last the last webinar I did. That's the last class I did on Monday. It's good. This video is going to be on my YouTube as well, so you can check my last post on my YouTube. That's the last class. Check it out. We go through the videos. Whatever, if you understand everything that I said in that class, you can do the exam and pass it sincerely, and that will give you leverage to be able to organize a class and you have the chance of winning $500 per class. Okay, that's about the Binance class. That is one of the opportunities. So to share, giving out the shirt I was talking about, we actually have a Crypto Smart shirt I'm going to be giving out. So some is going to go for our paid members and some is going to go for the free community. So for the free community, you have to do something to be able to earn something. So you have to, it depends on the activities you have, based on your Twitter, based on the number of followers, the number of people you get to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm going to be sharing the link in the group. So just stay active in the Telegram group. You're going to get full details about how to get the souvenirs. Okay. So follow Binance. If you're in South Africa, if you're in Nigeria, you can follow Binance Nigeria, Binance South Africa on Twitter and on Facebook. Okay. Thank you. Now, do you have questions? Do you have questions? Do you have questions? Do you have questions?
Yeah, my first question.
Yep.
My first question is on this sign-up bonus, which is $5.
Okay. Okay.
I remember that I signed through your link recently.
Yeah.
And I've deposited 10,000 naira. That's $21 according to what they give. So I don't know what's the criteria of getting the $5.
Have you traded?
No, like changing the naira to either BTC or Ethereum. Is that not it?
Anyone, if you have made one trade between then and now, sorry, you made at least one trade between then and now, so you have the chance to be able to win that. We're going to give it to you.
I think I can still change it tonight.
Yes, you can. You can see you start leverage to do that. The class, okay. I just edit the class right now, so you can still do it. So you're going to get the bonus.
Okay.
It's part of the promises they made, so they're going to keep their promises. So any other question?
Okay, now about the writing the exam and business.
Okay.
Who are we contacting on that? As in, is it a link?
Okay.
That's not where I'm going. Is it a link? Then number 2 is this. Are they going to be able to give us this format that you are giving or that you have here, or we are going to do that ourselves?
I didn't get you. Sorry. Come again.
This template you're using to do your tutorial for us.
Yes, you have to follow the template. Yeah. You have to follow the template.
Yeah, as in, are they the one to give us, or you'll be the one to?
They will give it to you, but you want me to give it to you. But once you apply for the tutor and you pass the exam, these are one of the materials going to be given.
Okay.
So once you pass the exam, and then you get enlisted.
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any other questions aside apart from the training? Questions that deal with the class itself?
The class itself.
Yeah.
The only last one I want to talk about is
everything I talk about the class. Is there any question outside the class? What I talked about tonight?
No, not really. I heard the moving average.
Moving average, okay?
Yeah, the setup for your moving average, you did moving average 15 and 50. Is it because you believe that those two moving averages, they work perfectly, or is there any
frame? On a short time frame, they work.
Okay.
On a short time frame, they work, but not really on the higher time frame. Okay.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. So those are things you look into. You know, for my private members, I talked about how to use them on your different indicators and different moving average you can use depending on the time frame you're using. But I'm not going to be talking about that tonight because of the time. Now, I think I intentionally did not want you to place. I did not intentionally not place a trade for you. Go through it, understand the indicators. See, I want you to study the indicators. Okay, study the indicators. See how they work. They predict before you enter the market. Predict. Okay, look at RSI. You're looking at the RSI. It's going to go up. Write it down. Come back after a few hours and check it. Did the price go up? Then that's actually going to help you understand the chart, the indicators well before you now start placing your own trade. That's the way I actually get to understand most indicators, okay? That's the best way to trade. Don't just jump into the market first. Understand how the indicator works. When you understand how they work, then you can start using them. Okay, that is the reason why I actually did not put you into trading by force tonight. Okay, try to pretend to understand how they work first, then you can now start using them. So just study the charts. The chart will tell you if the like EMA cross can tell you the price is going to go up. Look at it, it's going to go up then. If it's going to go up, then click on it and just wait for it, write it down, wait for it, come back after a few hours and see, has it gone up? Did it go up? Yeah, that means you'll be happy yourself that yes, I did, it's going to go up and it went up. Then wait for it, probably you see once indicators telling you the 50 moving average crossed over the indicator and it's telling you the price is going to come down. So when it tells you the price is going to come down, the best thing is for you to just, okay, wait for it. Don't place your trade yet. Say there's going to be all opportunities. There's always going to be opportunity in the market to enter and get out of the market. So don't rush into it. Get to understand your support and resistance before you now get to go into the market. Okay. So please, do we have any question? In the absence of questions, I will really want to close tonight's class. And please do engage on Twitter. And use the hashtag. I'm going to drop the hashtag in the group as well, in the Telegram channel. I'm going to drop my Telegram channel. I'm going to drop the hashtag there so you can actually be able to copy it. You don't need to type it and just write a good comment. I really like if you can put in a good review for me on Twitter. Make sure you tag at Binance Africa, my Binance class, and tag me, SYCrypt, at SYCrypt. Thank you very much and do have a lovely night. Please, you still have access to me on the general group, okay? You can message me. If you have any challenge on your trip, I'm going to put you through free.
You say you're going to put us through the $500.
Yes, I already talked about it. I said for the $500 part, since you're able to attend this class, make sure you go and view my last video. The last class I had is on my YouTube. I'm going to drop it in the Telegram channel as well. And if the email to join this class, I actually attach it there. It is part of the email. I have the last class there. If you study what I told you guys in the last class, everything I talked about in the last class, what I talked about here, if you understand them well, you can do the exam and pass. I think just 20 questions. Once you're able to answer the 20 questions and pass it, then you're going to have the opportunity to be able to organize your own class and be able to get $500 back for each class. That's the opportunity. And I told you the kinds of information that applies. So once you understand, just go through the videos. All the things I talked about in the video are part of the question they're going to ask you. I'm not giving you any expo. Sorry, I didn't do that. But
no problem.
Once you go through the videos, you're going to get most of the questions they're going to ask you there. Then answer them. Once you ask, they're going to be registered. Okay, I hope I've been able to help and lift somebody out of the obscurity and bring them into the limelight of trading on crypto tonight, right?
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, hello. Yeah, good. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. I'm glad you find value in the class. Please don't forget to engage on Twitter. Do have a lovely night and bless your heart.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good night.